2026 has just started, and today we're gonna take a look at 8 new games that we can expect to see in the next 12 months, and that might be interesting for you, no matter if it's skateboarding, snowboarding, or BMX. And we get right in with X-Gravity, a very colorful game that is all about defying physics on a grav board. And here you chain combos and blast through the open world cityscape. It's a very casual game with gameplay mechanics being reminiscent of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so if you like this, you might feel right at home in X-Gravity. And it also has a soundtrack made by underground artists with everything from punk and hip-hop to electronic and everything in between. Next up, there is STUNTBOOST, and this one is not about chaining combos or doing tricks, but instead it's all about speed, reaction time, beating the clock, and climbing leaderboards. On a fingerboard of different sizes and shapes, you race through different types of tracks that are made entirely from everyday objects and cardboards. And even though the mechanics are kept pretty simple, it's a lot of fun to play, and trying to beat the high score in each level can be quite addictive, especially if you compete against friends or in the online leaderboard. If you want to check out the game yourself, you can already find a demo on Steam that allows you to play the first few levels and already feels very polished. But of course, the full release will have a lot more levels and also a lot more features like missions or achievements, for example. Moving on, we have SkateNationXL, a game that is also very reminiscent of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater when it comes to its mechanics, but here also when it comes to graphics style and level design. So this one definitely wants to be a competitor. It's also a typical arcade-style skateboarding game that features different skate parks, landscapes, and iconic spots, all inspired by real-world locations, and it puts a lot of emphasis on a trick system that is focused on flow and chaining combos. There is already a demo available on the Epic Game Store that gives a good first impression. However, it should be mentioned that the game features NFT and blockchain mechanics, so if this is not your kind of thing, you might want to stay away from it. Next up, there is Breadskate, and this one is probably the most unusual when it comes to setting and style. In Breadskate, you play as a loaf on wheels and can freely roam around and roll and flip your way through the world. But you always have to watch out for rival dog gangs on skates that are not only trying to give you a hard time, but are also trying to get a bite of you. So it's more of a humorous approach on a genre instead of a realistic one. If you're looking for realism though, then Skate Style might be a game to keep an eye on. Unfortunately, I can't show you any gameplay of it yet, only these screenshots and short clips, but it already looks really good in terms of realism and animations. The game also gives you an advanced replay editor with a built-in animation editor, which allows you to dial in your trick style to perfection by tweaking your body movement, foot placement, timing, and flow. It also has an advanced character creator that gives you full creative freedom, and it features iconic spots all around the world. A demo for the game will launch pretty soon, so be sure to keep an eye on the channel for more details. Moving on to a bit more frosty game, we have HYPERyuki Snowboard Syndicate. Bit of a strange name here, but when I saw it, it instantly reminded me of the good old days of Snowboard Kids on the Nintendo 64. And in this game, you can also race against other players in online multiplayer or split-screen co-op, or you simply play against AI characters on your own. But you can also show off your tricks in competitions against your friends or against players all around the world, or you simply explore different slopes in a more relaxed way without any challenges or high scores in a freeride mode. Then there's one for the VR players, and here we have VMX, a BMX and scooter game in first-person perspective. It utilizes advanced VR controls and a custom physics system to deliver precise bike handling, because each trick is performed entirely through your physical gestures. So probably the closest you can get to real life in a video game. It also features a multiplayer mode where you can ride with friends or compete against each other, and it gives you all the creative freedom you need to customize your bike in your style. It also has a virtual in-game store where you can buy cosmetics for your character, but only with a currency that you can earn in-game while playing and not with a real-life currency. And lastly, there is Streetdog BMX, and this is the only game on this list that already has an actual release date. It will launch on January 14th for PC and all consoles, and at least on Steam you can already check out a demo of one of the first levels. Streetdog is also a more arcadey title again, with its controls sitting somewhere between Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Riders Republic, at least in my opinion, and the focus is also on chaining tricks to long lines and combos, either while freely roaming on one of the 6 expansive maps or while completing missions and challenges. And it also offers a variety of customization options for your rider and even more for your bike. So again, a lot of freedom to customize it in whatever way you want to. And that was it for today. 8 new games we can expect to see in 2026. Tell me what you think about them, and if there is something you're looking forward to, or maybe I forgot a game on this list, tell me this in the comments as well. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!